I have hit the go button.
Okay, I'm waiting for Twitch to... There we go.
All is well.
Yep, everything is fine other than the fact that Twitch started there without having the stream muted and it was very uncomfortable for a second.
Ah, it's fine.
You know that way
Everything.
when you just suddenly hear your own voice and you're like, huh?
Oh, it's the
Huh?
absolute worst.
Mm. Hello, Carmichael.
Yes,
Okay,
hello.
let me go into Twitter and retweet the thing if you've put it out. Yes, you have.
I have, yes. Ah, I did the thing wrong. Oh, goodness.
What did you do?
I forgot to add here.
You big silly.
I'm good. I did the thing.
Sorry, I just found that video of Anakin air juggling his younger self.
Yes, yes. Because yeah, from the latest game, the Lego Star Wars, you can air juggle kids because they don't have a health bar.
Good.
So you can use. I saw someone use them to go across like gaps that you're not supposed to go across because you can just juggle them into the air and keep going, which is kind of beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's a feature. That's not a bug.
Yeah. Hey, Rocket.
Hello. The Anakin tech is real. Yes, the tech of attacking a child.
Exactly. Seen DMC combos replicated. Yeah. Oh, it's a pity that game's like fucking. It turned out that the entire thing was made in like a really shitty work environment because I was a lot more excited for that game before.
But it turned out it was a bunch of crunch.
Yeah, and I'm like, well,
I
that's
don't know how
something
I feel about that at this point, and like, I don't
I don't.
know.
Yeah, I don't really want to be like pushing stuff that's like that.
Hello, mod.
Hello. I I apparently just my brain just completely ceased functioning then, and I was gonna like, I should say something, or I could just say silent awkwardly for
Yeah, that's
like
fine too.
5 seconds. I've had a weird day.
Mm.
Woke up after 3 hours sleep, so wasn't awake enough to do any of the work I actually had to do for the day, and then went back to bed, and then missed my alarm. I just slept through it, and so woke up late again, and then yeah, so I'm like a weird
Yeah.
combination of not having had sleep but still overslept.
Yeah.
Uh,
The best.
which I'm like,
Hey, Goth.
uh, there's two Gundam shooters coming to Steam. Oh, okay, cool. I don't, I don't know if I've
The
ever.
only Gundam game I remember playing was, I think, with DMAC, and it was the basically Dynasty Warriors but Gundams.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
We've
that just works.
we do have that, but I don't think we ever were able to get a system it worked on because the one we were given was like an NTSC one, so
Oh, right.
we weren't able to play it. I'm trying to think. I'm sure at some point I've played one that was on like the SNES or something.
There was a there was a well pixel art fighting game at one point,
Yeah, I must have played that at some point. Yeah.
which I think the pixel art was fucking gorgeous for it.
Yeah,
Whoever made it.
yeah. If I remember rightly, that's where all the stuff for Well of Souls was stolen from.
Mm, mm. There's a 4X Gundam game that's never been localized. Jesus Christ.
Okay. I wish I could get more into 4X games. Like,
I bounce off them as well. Did you not the only one?
yeah. Like, I've played them. I've played, like, some of the Civs, like, a bunch. So, like,
Mm.
it's not like I haven't given them a go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried Gladius as well, the 40k one.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that one.
But yeah, just never been able to, like, really get into them.
Yeah. Hey, Christian.
Hey.
Can of coke to you for noticing.
Yep. You get the You get the thing for being the first person to mention it. Should I show people the ridiculous toy that I got today?
Yes, yes, you should.
Okay. Because as people are probably aware,
Both me and Web have a problem.
we have developed a problem. Okay, now let's angle this camera down so you cannot see my
Shame.
shame. Haha.
Hi, Harvey.
We'll move that tissue out of the way. It doesn't have cum on it.
Okay.
I don't know. I just thought it was a funny thing to like stipulate. Yeah. So I got this today. Who I got for a £5. He's normally like 12 quid, I think. Who is it supposed to be sound, or is it just me?
There is sound.
Yeah, I'm gonna say other people have been responding, so it's definitely has sound. But yeah, so this is Dracodon, who I bought over the admittedly much cooler named Vertebrake, because they were lime green, and who does not want a lime green skeleton? Now, interesting is you pull the tail off and it just comes out his ass. Because it's a little core class one, you can transform it in like seconds. It's great. Bloop.
Now I wait for the stream delay so I can see the transformation.
Boop, and there we go. Just a little man. But I wanted to show. I wanted to show you this because, well, he's got a weird like bad dragon tail weapon.
Yep.
Which is quite fun. But the hands, for some reason, are not the 3mm things that you'll normally find on smaller figures. No, they're 5mm, which means, hypothetically, if you happen to have a giant Grimlock gun, which I think is the biggest one I've got that has a 5mm peg, you can make him hold a gun about as big as he is. So that's pretty fun. Because that's why you do Transformers. Yeah, it's what you do with Transformers is try and find what weird shit each thing can hold. Bloop. But yeah, so
this is your new friend.
This is my new friend. If you like I say, if you want one and you're in the UK, you can get him cheap on Forbidden Planet, and it's like £1 delivery. So
you're still saving like fucking £9 or something from the usual price.
Yeah.
This is Wib, Morvish.
Hello, I'm Wib. Is why on the videos we started putting the name cards on, because we realised that we very rarely say each other's names because we're in the same room. And neither of us have got like, you know how like some people do like reflexively say other people's names. Neither of us ever do it. Which is why I always used to fail my things when I did call center work. Like, oh, you didn't use the person's name enough, and it's like, well, I mean, I don't naturally do that, so it sounds like I'm an alien trying to steal their credit card information. When I do it, so yeah. But anyway, shall we do the video game?
Yep, I've already lined up a task for you.
Oh, okay, excellent. Where's the fucking thing? There we go. Boom! Video game.
You okay there?
No, I'm very much not. Nothing will ever be okay.
Okay, game. Let me reload.
No, I want to see. I want to see where this is going to go.
I have now reloaded that vehicle.
That has not helped.
Oh. So this vehicle's just broken in multiplayer then.
Maybe. What? Okay.
Unless, out of interest, if I just, like, I don't know, slap a different suspension system on it. We're bug testing now, everyone.
Yep. This is.
Okay. Nope, still happening, isn't it?
Yep.
Why did I just hear the noise of a winch?
No reason.
Shoot. Oh, that's you winching a trailer. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Just before I start to worry that this is a problem for like the rest of the stream, is this truck okay?
That truck is fine. That truck is fine.
It's the Land Rover then. There's some sort of bug with it. It doesn't work in multiplayer properly. Good to know.
Wib, have you done Codex Tyranids for third? I have a copy near it. Thank you very much, but we do have it. We have a complete collection of second and third edition codexes. But thank you.
Yeah, sorry about
that. That is fine. That was a fun intro to the stream.
Yeah, I legitimately. I've never seen that before.
Very strange.
And I'm not sure what would cause it either.
Oh yeah, shit! I just remember because when everything went wrong last time, when you got like kicked out of the game, it still had the medium logs to deliver.
Which is why I put them in an Optimus Prime truck for you, and you're going to drive it.
Okay. Okay, I can do that.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about that now. Like, what would cause that? Why would that happen?
It's physics.
Yeah,
is my
guess is it's something to do with the modded suspension for it.
Yeah, maybe.
It's making it like technically clips to the ground or some shit.
Yeah. I am the Optimus.
You're Optimal Optimus. Okay, good.
Yes, I'm Optimal Optimus. The best design. Of everything that I don't hate, but like it's not good.
That is not where you're going. I don't know what that mark is.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, wait a minute.
You're going to the sawmill, which is near that.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Snipe has some problems with her voice lately, so she's not streaming.
Yeah. We actually literally did a podcast yesterday, and it completely destroyed her voice. Like
it blew out again.
Yeah. So she was on a kind of mental health break anyway, but she physically can't do it now either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throat's been real bad. So yeah. Let's just say it's one of the reasons why the Codex Compliant was like a week later than intended, because couldn't get her.
And also, you're stuck with me. But yeah, we can just follow the main road the whole way.
Yeah, I was thinking that. So yeah, okay. I know way. Honk honk. You're a little scout friend.
He is.
Oh. Tree.
Hello, rocks.
Hello.
I'm going to save on fuel, you can tow me as well.
Okay. That's fine. That's completely fine.
Messing with you, I'll just create drag.
No, it's fine.
No, I will literally just drag you. Like, it will slow you down.
Yeah.
You okay?
The lights went off.
Oh, are your headlights aren't on?
They weren't.
Okay.
But I turn them on because I know how to play video games.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes. This is the right way, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, yeah, if you
yes.
stay on the tarmac, yes.
Yes.
There's a bit where you'll need to turn left, but you're fine now.
Yeah. I honk the horn. Kind of. I like to disturb the trees with the sheer raw sexual power of my horn.
Thanks for that.
Fuck the barricades. And small rocks that mildly damage my suspension. Ugh, god damn it.
What?
Oh, the small rocks on the ground. Just.
Yeah, no, you have to slow down on those and probably have four-wheel drive on it. Makes life a bit easier.
But what if I don't wanna?
Well, then you can ruin your suspension.
Okay, fair.
Yes, Mod Hill making good use of my emotes. Thank you, friend. Oh yeah, hey everyone, if you haven't seen it already. The new Codex Compliance out. I might be in it.
Yes, you are in it.
No,
do
I
a
might
little,
be in it.
a little
It's not
voice
confirmed.
thing. Yes, it's not confirmed. You are like a cryptid. We have to make sure.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming this is where we turn. Yes.
Hey, Wib, what does Warpath's hat say?
It's something to do with fishing.
Is it actually?
It is. It is. Well,
Oh.
since I did that, I discovered, I think. Fine. I'll use my four-wheel drive because I did a silly thing. Fine.
Oh, just so you know, I'm coming up behind you with another like cryptid Jeep tornado just to see if it happens again.
Okay.
I just bought one completely stock and I'm trying to drive it, and it's like, oh yeah, good. I don't have any chains on the tires, and I don't have a high gear. It's fine.
Everything's fine. I mean, in fairness, oh god, okay, everything's fine. I had a whole thing where I was trying to get over a barrier that didn't look like it was a barrier, but it was just snow was piled up against it, so there was a solid object underneath it, which was a whole time. Oh yeah, also as well as potentially.
Norbish, I don't mind you calling me Lehman, but like, Hobby knows me personally. She can call me whatever. Like, they can call me whatever they want.
Yeah. Also, his alias is Longfang, so you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look behind you.
Okay, I'm just seeing a pair of eyes in the darkness, but everything seems to be non-freaking out. Yeah, no, that is operating completely fine.
Okay.
Although the police have been informed, just in case.
Yeah, fair. Like, I'm just gonna... You didn't go flying, so that's good.
Yes. I'm gonna lie, I don't want Canon Warpath to have the attitudes women and fish have towards me are too varied and complex to be accurately described on a hat.
Hello,
Good.
Chambers.
Hello. Just destroying this tree, just to demonstrate my superiority over the wilderness. Mankind's never been, mankind's never been undone by his own hubris, right?
Never.
Yeah, no. Okay, time to get a little soggy. Eyes in the dark, are they red? Is it Mothman? Well, funny you should say that. In a lot of modern sightings of the Mothman, he has many different coloured eyes, almost
Ew.
like they're different animals. The eyes reflect differently in the dark.
Almost.
Almost as if. It's only mildly upsetting to me how I have this. Oh no, wait, that was the wrong way.
Oh, yep, it was.
It's fine. But yeah, after making
Go forward, go forward, go forward, go forward. Okay.
yeah. Oh.
I'm trying to force your trailer to go in a different direction, but it's not entirely working.
Shit my dick clean off.
Okay, this is fixable. This is definitely fixable.
Okay.
Well, actually, just drive forward. Nah, it's gone. Detach it and delete it.
Oh yeah, all the stuff's gone. Okay. Detached trailer. Then how do you delete it?
There's an option there for delete. Oh wait, no, it's my trailer. Fuck. I shouldn't have left you. Just push out the fucking road and go. Leave
Laying
it to
down.
husk.
Violence!
Leave it to withered husk.
Has been cast aside.
What vehicle have I got that can take a...
Yeah, I've not actually had to deal with the physics of Dry trying to push a trailer backwards, and that was an interesting time to learn.
Yeah. I like to give you challenges.
Yeah. Violence is always the answer.
Oh, how dare you.
Well, Snipe's not here, so I've got to, fulfill that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That sort of niche. Oh, hobby. How about a Chinese? Do you like Chinese takeout? If so, then get a Chinese.
I mean, that's what I had. That I quickly stuffed my face with before we started the stream.
Was it good?
It was not bad. The pork was a bit too chewy. Just like, But it was fine.
It's fine.
It has been consumed very quickly while we were getting mods sorted out.
As is required.
Yes.
Fine, I'll actually do the right things and get into the right gears. If I must. Mum.
One day you'll learn you can just sit in high gear and not worry about. Oh, not worry about it. One sec.
Are you okay?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, the bot?
Yep.
Okay. The stupid rich, I get one of everything and drop a massive sub bomb in the chat. Bless you.
You're
Presence,
good, Bobby.
people's presence is more than enough.
Money helps, though.
Wait, that's a
What?
that's a point actually. The April subs thing is not displaying correctly.
Is it not?
I've just noticed it's on to 11, and
Yeah.
the person dropped like the 20 sub thing
Oh,
like the other day.
that's weird.
Very strange. I'll have a look at that.
Quote Spike Milligan, I would like the chance to prove money can't make me happy.
As a general rule, people that say money can't buy happiness are quite well off. It's very easy to say that when you don't have spiraling debts caused by simply existing in the world. Not to get too upsetting about it. Okay. Are you covering for my bullshit by bringing the other logs?
I mean, it wasn't bullshit, it's just, it happens. And I wasn't... If I maybe had that Land Rover in a better spec, I could have probably pulled the trailer straight again and let you get down the hill, but it didn't work out. I am heading over there with a truck with a log crane on it, though, to refill the trailer. Which is the best and most fun part of the game.
But what is happiness? Thomas, I feel that may be come under your purviews of philosophy and is not really the remit of a SnowRunner stream.
Of, like, you know,
Two
fucking bell ends on the internet
Yeah.
who buy Transformers to fuel a small shred of happiness.
To fill the void.
Yeah. We are not the role models you seek.
I'm coming back.
Oh, good job, you dropped them off.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I suppose... Oh, I can't just return in this, can I? Because it's not mine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can teleport out of it.
Oh, yeah. Is there anywhere you want me to leave it for you, or...?
I'm not too bothered, honestly.
Okay. I'll just...
Get it off the road.
Yeah, I'll just mount it up the snowdrift and...
I'll fix it later.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to go through that way of doing it. Okay. And then get turned around. Did the thing where I hit the wrong button.
Hey, Matt, actually, you've got, well, unlimited money now. Why don't you try and fucking make one of those Land Rovers in the garage and see if it fucking goes nuts for on my end?
Oh, that is a good call.
More than anything, because they have a lot of fun bits and bobs you can play around with.
Okay. Truck store. So I'm guessing it's a scout vehicle.
Yep.
Which one was it?
The it actually is called Land Rover Defender in game.
Land Rover Defender 110.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, right. Customize. So let's try and find what you did weird.
I'm going to guess it's probably accessories or something like that. So just, I don't know, make one, bulk it out, don't put too many accessories on it.
Okay. What's the... For gearbox, what's kind of the best thing for a scout? Oh.
The one that has high and low gears, I'll get that.
Oh, I'm on it, don't worry.
Are you?
There we go. It is done.
Okay.
Thanks for assisting. I discovered there is a new dim sum restaurant in town that does tonkatsu udon. Oh, excellent! I am glad. I am glad.
I hope it is good tonkatsu.
But yeah, so what's the
Read the description.
because a highway tuned one, a close ratio custom crawler box.
That's for like rock crawling and shit.
Yeah, and there's a general purpose one, and a
What's the bottom
4-speed automatic.
Oh, the crawler kits for rocks. Actually, come to think of it.
So it's 6-speed and 4-speed, basically.
The 4-speed will be the one that's got 3 low, 1 high, and then probably 4 gears to go for that.
Okay. Boop, boop. Of course, raised. We want to have a tiny monster truck, of course. Chained tires, I suppose, would be useful for this particular area.
I agree.
Autonomous, that's that's the ones where they can do even when you're upside down, aren't they?
Correct.
I'm slowly remembering things of this game after playing it for several hours.
That's why I'm just leaving you to it.
Snorkel. Of course I'm having a snorkel. I can just have little ladders and stuff.
Yep. Well, you can put a full exo cage on it.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's the best.
That's how it should be in a landy.
Okay, right. Let's do some shit and we'll see if this explodes.
Now, it won't look like anything on your end, so come over my way.
Okay.
Because that was the thing that got me. You know how it was showing like a trail of destruction and like a weird fucking tornado of the car parts on your screen?
Yeah.
I was driving normally in mine.
Okay. Okay, I'm liking all of just the random guff.
Oh yeah, this one goes hard. Do you think that the Tau hate is justified? Do you mean in terms of the way that people talk about them? No, it's dumb. It's a fucking game.
Yeah, no. They're not real.
Tabletop game. There are bigger things in the world to start fucking fights about than stupid little toy soldiers.
Yeah.
To be blunt about it.
Custom tuning. Oh, okay. There's some fun stuff here.
What have you found?
Oh, that's got a big aerial. I like the big aerial. But I like the flared things slightly more. Oh no, that's a separate thing. Okay. That thing where just different things...
Oh yeah, Wib, I'm sorry if I just lost you like a ton of yours for saying that Warhammer's just silly little plastic figures.
Oh, it is silly little plastic figures. I think we've said the exact same thing many times.
Okay. Like, don't get me wrong, if it's important to you, awesome, but you have to also remember in the grand scale of things, it's not the most important thing in the world.
Yeah. Okay, what colours shall
Also,
we
stop
have?
saying the Tower communists or not have a fucking caste system.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, I was like, when I was looking into it, it's like, well, they have a caste system. That's like the thing that instantly like knocks you off from being called communist. Like, it's like, oh, do the ethereals allow for much worker control of the means of production? Oh, okay. Okay, where are you?
I'm over where you tipped the trailer.
Okay, so you're down there. Okay, right, I'll head on over to you and we'll see if this thing is going to freak the flip out for you.
Okay, people who want to make fun of Tau, just call them the Blue Man Group. That one at least makes sense. Just, you know, get better material. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what you called Zavala the whole fucking time we played Destiny together.
Yeah, and this is you've just no personal slight there, Morvish. It's just as people that have talked about 40k a lot, you know, we've dealt with a
We've
lot of
heard it
people
all.
who get very weird about like Warhammer factions and like call each other race traitors for not playing Imperium and shit like that. And you're like, my guys, you need to stop.
Or hey, I'm a Space Wolf fan. Doesn't mean I'm a furry. It's like the oldest joke in the fucking book. Also, is that meant to be an insult?
Hey, furries know how to keep their communities sorted out. I'll tell you that much.
Mm.
I love that Jello Biafra has a fursona and it's like a fucking moray eel.
Oh, good.
Because he played at a furry festival. Oh, so no,
Right.
but I think it's like a lamprey actually. Because yeah, it's got a big kind of sucker like mouth.
Oh, that'll be a lamprey then.
Okay. Oh, give me one second. I need to go and turn a light on because it's suddenly just really got dark in here.
No bother at all, friend.
Sorry, that was it had done that thing where it just gets just dark enough that you're like struggling.
Yeah.
You're like struggling to see. It's still like light outside.
And then you're like, oh wait, that's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I've been asked a few times, like over the years, of like, oh, is there any like factions you hate in like Warhammer or anything? And it's one of those things. It's like I don't. There's a few things in this world that I truly hate. I don't know. Tends to be like much more serious things that receive that kind of ire, and like anything from a game just doesn't really register to me like that.
Yeah. Like in terms of like lore, I guess I hate the Imperium, but you're kind of supposed to. So
yeah,
like,
they are objectively the bad guys.
well, everyone's the bad guy
Well, yeah.
for the most part.
I should have.
Oh yeah, no,
said,
that's a buggy piece of shit. You just knocked me over somehow. You're not even.
you're up there. Oh, okay. Let me return to you.
No, please don't.
I return.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's one of the accessories then.
Yeah, one of them obviously causes some problem in multiplayer. Is that why you are on your side?
Yep.
I wonder if I can winch you.
I mean, if you just drive close enough to me, I'll probably fly up in the air, I guess. Oh, nope, you just wrecked my truck instead.
It's...
I'm recovering back to the hangar.
Okay, that's probably sensible. I'll banish this this truck to the Phantom Zone then.
I would recover it and then take the tire off the front.
Because that is like a physics object, so that's...
Random guess.
Yeah, if there's one thing that feels like...
I'll meet you out in front of the garage with my own one.
Okay.
So we'll send each other flying if anything.
So I'll... Oh, okay. I thought that would replace it. But
What?
no. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I see we're doing well.
So yeah, it's not going so well. I mean, your car is is mine doing
Yeah,
that
we're
on
both doing
yours?
that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's something beyond. I'm sure we'd be able to find whatever
Yeah,
it was.
I'm not
but
gonna spend too much time doing it. I'm just gonna change like one or
yeah,
two other things that I'm just thinking about now that might cause the issue.
Trucknado 2.
Literally, there's two of them.
You need an old priest and a young priest. The power of Prime compels you.
Take the rope and the toe sling off. Okay, I'm sitting back out at the front of the garage again,
Okay.
or the back of it.
You continue to freak the heck out.
Okay then. This is fascinating to me.
Yeah. Would you guys play the new squads, the Votan, when they come out, if they have a good model line and codex, or would you wait to see how they behave like after some time? I don't believe I have ever picked a faction based on how well they play. I play Rebel Grots as my prime faction, so how good something is isn't really a factor to me. But if the model line looks good, I will be tempted to grab a small amount of them because I've always wanted to kind of do squats, and yeah, I'd be into it. I'd probably try and model some of the like quilted fabric onto them that the old ones had as like a big like aesthetic like flourish.
Okay. Makes sense.
Oh, never did deliver the medium logs.
Yeah, I know, because you knocked over my trailer again.
Oh shit! I like because I was nowhere near you. I didn't realize that you'd not done it yet. Oh, okay.
No.
My bad. You continue to freak out. By the way, also your suspension looks like it was ripped out of the car there. So I'm
it's fine. It's fine.
Could that actually be it? Could it be like the raised suspension?
I've put mine back onto balance because I thought that's what it is.
Oh.
I thought that's what it might be. I mean, how about now?
Yep. It's still. I mean, you're trying to. Oh my.
It's worth it just to hear you like trying to describe what's happening. How about now?
It's okay. It seems stable. Yes, it is fine. It is behaving like a normal car should.
Oh my god! It's the fucking radio.
The radio.
The radar system radio.
Oh shit! I've just realised this lorry has like its rear wheels steer slightly.
Yep.
I didn't notice that when just driving it normally, but like when I've just got it on the ground here, it just like flat. Oh, that's fun. It's just the cursed tape deck. Okay, yeah, okay.
So, I'm going to go jam a bunch of the stuff I had on it previously back on.
I shall also adjust mine for... that was... what the fuck? What was that even in?
It was... interior upgrades? Yeah, interior upgrades.
There we go. Be gone. Okay.
Yeah, it's the fucking radio.
Good. Good.
I should have realised because the radar unit is meant to be a thing you tow along in a scout vehicle. So having it inside the vehicle was probably causing all sorts of problems.
So it was like a kind of physics. It was probably there's probably like a remnant of a physics object rattling around inside a physics object, and it's causing
Yeah.
issues. Okay.
This is the radar unit, by the way. I don't hope the animation plays on your end. Is it playing?
I can't hear anything.
Can you see anything?
No.
Okay, then it wasn't playing on your end then. Okay. Hook up to that trailer.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Hobby, for your kind words about my rebel grots. We'll actually be that's not winch. Fucking okay. Brain. There we go. Attach trailer. Activate radar.
And then you'll have to press Y, I think.
The area has been scanned. I'm getting real, like, international rescue vibes right now.
It's very Jerry Anderson.
Yeah, I'm very in favour of that.
Right, do you... Oh, I tell you what, actually, no. I'll grab a truck and get the rest of the log sorted out because it's my bad.
I mean, technically, we both had a hand in causing shenanigans. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm letting you off here, so shut up.
Okay. Okay, sure. I shall.
I want something big and stupid for it, though. Like something that shouldn't be used for it.
Okay, I must see.
When I can find it in the list. Fun fact: we have a lot of mods.
Yeah. We've not had issues getting them all working together. I like all these divots out the ground from the...
They're not in my game.
I presume you have different divots from when mine was freaking out.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Hey, Wib, do you remember the herbs? I do remember the herbs. I remember of them. I don't really remember much about it. It was an old stop motion show, wasn't it?
Color.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Is this a physics error as well?
Oh god!
I'm waiting to see that in the replay now.
Oh Jesus! Oh! 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 Oh!
You okay, Web?
No. Okay. I don't think this is going to stop. I think this is just
press up and recover.
I think I'm a kite actually now. It's kind of stabilized. I'm just in the air.
Black alert, activate the spore drive.
Okay.
Okay, come back out.
Oh god. Jesus fuck.
You want to try that again?
No. Yeah. Oh, I'm under the ground now. I'm mining to freedom.
How's that going for you?
You know, I am going to try a different vehicle and see if that reacts the same.
It will, I'm sure of it.
Fuck me.
I heard the noise of it.
You made this thing bounce.
I want to just point out it was fine in my end for like a split second, and suddenly I just heard the crunch.
I mean, it still works.
Also, yeah, Grox mentioned you might want to remove the pickup you've left in the spawn zone out.
Ah, yeah, that probably will not be helping.
It won't be doing a damn thing probably, but you know, just get out of
Yeah.
there.
I mean, in fairness, I didn't leave it there.
It's your pickup.
I didn't put it there.
You put it there last time we played?
Oh, I didn't realize those things actually maintained over
Yeah,
sessions.
it saves your game.
I am
Okay, Web, do me a favor.
in the ground.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Wait, are you in the ground again?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how these things happen.
Like, am I a mess right now?
No, you are a functional
Okay, so
truck.
I have no idea how you ended up in the fucking ground then.
I think it was because so many horrifying physics things had happened. So this little thing.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh,
That hole in the ground is not supposed to be there. Yeah.
yeah.
I think we've actually managed to dig a hole through into the sub-ocean.
Let me go. I'm sorry. This may not be the most you know.
No, experiment.
but
I'll get this log thing done.
I want to see if that is you know, if it is. I'll tell you this for free. It's certainly pretty deep.
I'm waiting to see on like.
As in, this thing is like kind of getting stuck in it.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. I think it was just like a buildup of karma or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, Sharon, you missed a good bit. Also, thank you for the raid.
Yes, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the sub. Thank you very much.
You missed a good bit where one of the modded vehicles we have was just a physics monstrosity and continually catapulted Wib.
It was a time.
Great time.
I forgot I had that Hummer. Oh, it's the
yeah.
one that like eats mud.
One that eats mud?
Yeah.
Oh god, now I
Must eat
remember.
mud.
Well, jam it down the fucking weird dirt hole then.
Well, it had to start partially stuck in it, so I didn't really have a choice in the matter.
Good.
Okay, right. Okay, I suppose I should probably look for a task to like do. Although, can I?
I mean, you can honestly mess around while I do this. It's fine.
Okay, I didn't know if I
Like,
could
buy some
like...
vehicles, try them out, do your thing.
Okay, I might go and buy something silly then. With
Don't
my
use the canopus.
okay. Oh, I know what I should get.
Oh, I know what you should get too. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah. Do I have any free spaces? No, so I'll go in. Oh, I always forget how you do the truck storage thing to put something back in storage. Select it.
You just go over to it in the garage menu and press X.
Oh.
You don't have to actually go into the storage menu for
okay.
it.
Okay, right. Truck store. Now, what is the thing that I obviously want? Under.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. I don't remember what type it is. You'll just need to set it to mods only and cycle through. You'll know it when you see it, mind you. No worries, Hobby. Enjoy the lurk.
Yeah, you enjoy that.
I want to say it's on the far end of the list, but I might be wrong.
I have acquired a stupid bug.
There it is. Okay, good. So what that actually is a fuel tanker.
Yep.
It has like 6,000 litres of diesel in it.
Yep.
I know you don't care right now.
I am just being amused by this stupid Bug.
It does, like, before you ask, they did not do anything to the interior to make it look nice.
I will have a look.
It is an untextured mess in there.
Good, good.
Which just adds to it, I think.
Okay, what colours can we have? Ooh, okay.
Some mad lad shoehorned a Tesla powertrain into a classic Mini Cooper. It now has 300 horsepower, which puts it at the weight ratio of 430 horsepower per ton. Good.
Good.
At least someone's making use of that fucker stuff.
Yep. Look at this stupid Bug. I love it. Oh, I always forget what the... There we go, there's the internal... Ooh,
Yep.
these interiors.
I warned you.
Oof. Looks like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. I appreciate the biblical amount of just shit that's pouring out these exhausts.
Yep.
Like, this might
You are rolling coal, my friend.
Like, this... I think this thing may be the physical manifestation of climate change.
It's just in a game, though. It's okay.
Yeah. Do you want some fuel?
I'm good at the moment, thank you.
You're acting like you have a choice in the matter.
I knew that was coming.
Bug does not accept it. Okay, you're going that way. Okay.
I'm going that way because I'm trying to get back onto the road with, like, heavy loads in a truck that's meant for the highway. And almost tipping over because the ground's so heavily rutted here. Oh, fuck.
It's fine. God, yeah, look at the fucking... Good lord.
What?
Yeah, you know when you see a car go down the road and it's pouring out stuff like this and you're like, well, that thing's not long for this earth.
Yep. Like, no, that's that engine has gone bad. Or it's like, if it's diesels, it's usually like the fucking, what do you call them? It's not Sparta, it's like, it's the rods that they have. I can't remember what they're called now.
I'll take your word for that, considering that you worked at mechanics and I don't know shit all about
I'll
cars.
have you know I was a partsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's fine. Hello.
Would you like some fuel?
I took some... Oh no, I gave you fuel. Could you give me some fuel?
I've given you fuel.
Thank you.
And I shall follow you in this fucking Swiss roll of a vehicle.
The bit that gets me is it is based on something that existed. Which was it was called a doodlebug. I think it was Texaco fuel made it. And it was literally a fuel transport for highways.
Well, it's apparently a Golf one in the colours that I've given it, so...
Oh yeah, good point.
Ooh, yeah, this thing on the snow has some interesting handling.
It's not the snow, it's the ice. It just makes you slide about like a motherfucker if you don't have chains. If you cut it, does it have the swirl? No, if you cut it, it causes an environmental incident. An ecological disaster, one might say.
You could say that it's like, you know, a portable 3 Mile Island, you know?
You remember the big shell incident in Metal Gear Solid 2? Yeah, that's what that is.
But pocket-sized.
Hmm. Whoops.
Oh, playing the Mini Metro hobby. Yeah, Mini Metro is a fun game. Slowly working out efficient ways to send people to different places.
Vaguely remember that game. It's been a while.
Mildly doinked my suspension.
Ah, you're fine. Actually, yeah, in fact, no. Be careful because I managed to completely wreck one because I drove it over a crash barrier.
Yeah,
And it just like ripped out the underside. Oh boy,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
real deep there. This must have been where you came along in your modded Landy.
Ah.
Okay. You want to play recovery vehicle?
Boop.
Let me get myself into reverse. See if I can pull myself out. Thank you, friend.
Okay.
And I didn't lose everything out of the fucking back of the trailer.
Hey,
Good.
nice. I feel like we are going to be constantly finding interesting new potholes.
Yep.
Hi.
Aye. This is why I'm in like the lowest of low gear right now, just to very carefully go across this.
I understand. Same before Stalker, Shadow of Sellafield. Fucking hell.
Yeah, there's a big divot there.
Okay, do you want me to try and pull you through?
Yeah. Go ahead. Start pulling. There you go.
Yeah, I've got this thing. Yeah, the combination of ice and just its general weird amount of power makes this a deeply surreal thing to drive around.
Yeah. It's
Very-
an odd fucking thing.
Yeah. I wonder if I made the paint for this out of thermite as well. Yeah, if people don't know, the paint on the Hindenburg was made out of the same stuff as thermite. It, on a very fundamental level, was not thermite. It would not react the same.
But it is kind of scary.
It's the same basic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole Mythbusters thing about trying to make it like behave like thermite, and what they'd
would,
have to
yeah.
do to make it happen, because it was one of the theories as to what caused it to go up.
Remember Mythbusters?
Yes, I think it's all on Prime still.
Good.
I got into watching it again like about a year ago.
I'll never forget the Adam Savage painting himself entirely head to foot in gold to prove that the Goldfinger thing was fake.
Yeah, because it's just one of those things. They were very careful about it during the filming of Goldfinger, and then it just turned out, no, it's not a real thing, so don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. The amount this neumes.
Oh, Soup, thank you. That's depressed me as well.
No, well, they were very open about that during the whole thing of the show. They're not friends. They never were.
They're just colleagues.
They're colleagues who work well together.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not like they fell out. They were never really friends.
Fair enough.
Out of habit, I was going to go and get some fuel, but then I realised not really necessary.
Yeah, you are the fuel. What?
Nothing. Nothing. It's fine.
Matt. What?
Your lorry may have been pulling a wheelie.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Did it stop, or is it still doing it?
You look like you're on the ground now.
Oh.
Unlooking to say that give Porthos a baby carrot, he very gently took it from me, happily trotted away to eat it on his bed. Adorable. Yeah, that's true, Mod Hell. I think it is a thing that their work, the work ethic of Adam and Jamie was so different, and the way they went about things, it did grind on each other a lot as the production went on. So yeah,
right.
There's a reason why they don't tend to do stuff together anymore.
Fair enough. Okay, I've got a guess in my head, but who do you think was the more intense work ethic one?
Oh no, it's Jamie. Jamie's a very serious person.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
And Adam's a bit more of a wing it kind of guy. And
who builds like Gundam kits on YouTube now?
Yes. Are you okay?
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. This whole bit's so churned up that, yeah, I've got nothing.
Okay, I'll get out in front of you and try and yank you along.
Yeah, see if you can actually get out in front. Because I just sank right in immediately.
Ooh, sorry. Misjudged. Bear. Okay.
You got yourself in low gear?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no then.
There we go. The system works.
I mean, I'm moving, but...
It's okay. The Bugue shall save you.
This. We're just gonna have to do this teamwork style, yeah.
Yep. To solve the, cryptid trucks, cryptid Land Rovers that we had.
Yep. Out of interest, could you go into the high end of low gear, like the one up from where you are now, to see if you'll fucking fly?
I get a bit, I think a little bit of extra speed, but... You...
Oh, thanks, winch.
Oh, then just give up.
I think that's an anti-griefing thing.
Okay.
I'm on.
Oh, okay. Yoink.
I love the fact that I can also actually pull the winch in while you're still going forward.
Yep.
Like, that thing's got some power in it.
Okay, one... Oh.
We're on good road now.
Okay, cool.
Well, better road.
Comparatively.
Unchurned.
Oh no. My Swiss roll got muddy.
Here's a sentence. You should read chat, by the way.
Cream eggs, how do you eat yours? I open my mouth and shove it in whole. Noble. Like anyone else, first you get your cream egg, then the tea bag. Throw the egg and eat the foil wrapping. Again, also, yeah.
Maverick choice there.
Maverick choice. Personally, I tend to eat half of it and then eat the second half. Because it's too much in one go.
If you're a coward.
I have a small English mouth.
Real pretty one too.
Hey, you said it.
Many hi, just joined the stream. Is that a truck dildo? I mean...
It is a stupid bug.
If you're determined enough.
Yeah, everything is a dildo if you're determined enough. I am honestly more taken by just referring to it as a Swiss roll, but
Yeah.
an ecological incident wrapped up in a Swiss roll.
Mm.
When we deliver, are you going to be able to get through this bit on your own? Yeah, you do
Looks
appear to
like
be
it.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing a little bit of a wheelie. Yeah, you're doing a little bit of a wheelie, but that's fine. That's fine. I've just come to expect that of you now.
Yeah, it's fine. Just I live the rock and roll life, you know.
Yeah.
Need to wheelie all my trucks.
Yeah. Nice. After many physics errors, we finally did the thing. I'm just going to go and quickly grab myself a drink.
Okay.
So I shall be 1 second.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Like, aside from physics errors, we're doing okay today. You got censored? Yeah, that'll happen.
Snipe, what were you
no.
doing? What did you do?
That is the Bug Geister Tans. Welcome. Hello. How are you doing?
He's big. I suppose should probably look for a new thing to do.
Yep.
Polar base supply. That requires a fair few things. I suppose it would be sensible to like do something that's a bit more.
Sure. If you so desire.
Yeah. So bricks, metal beams, and fuel.
Right. Fuel isn't too difficult to get. Bricks.
I presume.
Far end isn't too bad.
I presume it won't just allow me to just rock this thing up and go, how much do you need?
No, it's a specific item. Actually, I can probably go and grab the fuel in this. But just get a 2-slot trailer. Or you can do it in a Land Rover if you want to have some adventure, because I need a cigarette.
Oh, sure.
I'll be right back, everyone.
Okay.
Oh, and stop streaming the game to me.
Oh, I didn't realise I was doing that.
Neither did I.
Okay. Okay. Right, so we're gonna do bricks, metal beams, fuel. So I guess I'll just put. I'll do. Get the metal beams out of the way. I'll just put them on the back of this. I'll put this back to being a flatbed. Can't remember. Is there a different kind of flatbed? I forget. Because there's cargo beds. Long. Okay. Now bricks or beams. Whence to get them? So that'll be the fuel. Let's head over there, so I know how to get over there. Okay. I have a plan. Oh, good. Oh yeah, I could have got a special vehicle. I suppose that would be sensible. Oh good, the floor is churned. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. 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 Light. Here we go. Across the frozen lake. For that is always a perfectly sensible thing to do with a several-ton truck. Slightly slide it around, everything's fine. You want to switch map to fix the holes and stuff. That's actually a very good point. That would be the good idea. But when have we ever done good ideas? I find the answer is like one time, maybe? Like the bug was definitely a good idea. I think. Okay, this is going up here slow enough that I can take a bite out of this fondant fancy. It's Snipe, generously deposited next to me. Oh, my mama. Oh, which is a tasty fondant fancy. I don't know why I have this weird thing where I literally cannot say the words fondant fancy without going fondant fancy. Like that took supreme self-control to say it properly there. Oop. Switch to Michigan or something fun. You know, actually, we should probably just switch to another map just to see some new terrain. It's because they're posh, so you got to say it posh. Yeah, it's a very posh snack. Ow. I also don't know why I apparently eat it like an anime girl. Ow. Yeah, I was wondering if it was fine to just move, but yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll do the polar base supply because we've started it, and then we'll move to a new thing. Well, I say anything, but we'll go and look somewhere else because we've been in this map for a while, and it sounds like a fun thing to have a little bit of a change of scenery. Tum-ta-tum. Slowly make my way through the mush. Where are we? Oh, we're right here where the fuel station is. Okay, well, I'll grab some fuel while I'm here. There we go. Never take me alive.
Sake Wib. That's what I want to hear when I come back.
There was sirens outside.
Mm. Oh, and I know you're just doing your own thing and stuff, but I also know you're not super up to snuff with the controls yet. You can go up a gear while you're in the low ratio and get a bit faster.
I know.
Okay. Because like with a fine-tuned gearbox, you can get pretty fast in low gear.
I was kind of going along for simplicity whilst I was having a munch.
Ah, fair enough.
For Snipe just keeps putting food in front of me, and I cannot.
I'll tell
be
you what,
upset.
if you're at that petrol station, just grab the fuel.
Oh yeah, shit. For some reason, I think because I just had a flatbed, my brain was like, no, I can't pick it up.
You can.
I'm assuming it's just in barrels then.
Yep. There's a little interaction point on the side of the fuel station.
Ah, sensible. Yeah, Snipe put a couple of Twizzlers in front of me and another fondant fancy.
Oh.
Cargo management. I mean, you don't have enough voice to be able to like do the voice from the gods thing right now. No one can hear you. I can barely hear you.
I just heard coughing.
If you've got something really funny to say, like at the stream, what you need to do is write it. Is go get the board from that's on the fridge. Rub off all the off-brand Kirby's that we drew on it, and then write anything you need to say on it. You could just flip me off. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it as well. Yeah. Where the fuck is the base? Oh, legit, where is the base?
The polar base is up near the sawmill and the factory up that way.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I guess it's 'cause it feels like it should be in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of, well, everywhere's the middle of nowhere.
We're in Alaska, everything's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, I'm going to actually plan a route here, because I've not come at it from this direction before.
I mean, you can get back out onto the road and just follow that.
Yeah, if I just go this way and yeah, that pretty much just goes all the way. I'll leave myself some things just so I can be sure that I'm going, or can assure myself that I am going the right way.
Also, watch yourself in some of the dirt, because yeah, it's bad. The bits that are churned up are bad.
Well, if I'm going this way, then I should be avoiding most of the churned parts.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually a factory really close to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get up there, then I can just go grab that stuff there as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Although the metal beams will require 2 slots of cargo for 1 load.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it only has one thing to deliver, so...
Oh, is it just the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was 2 for some reason.
Always felt like Twizzlers never taste as strong as strawberry as I imagine they should. No, that's true. They're a very...
No, they're kind of crap.
They're a very American sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
As in... They're not good, but you want another one. I guess would be the right way to put it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, if you missed it, I'm going to shell again. There's a new Codex Comply out. Everyone go and watch it and give it a like and subscribe and comment.
Because otherwise my mum's dog will be unhappy.
I mean, I'll be unhappy as well. So, you know.
That is true. That is true.
There's more rage and, like, broken kneecaps involved in that, though.
That is true. That is true. It's a very different consequences to those different things. She'll take a look at that hobby. Excellent. There we go. And up we go. Yeah, just take in the scenery, enjoy the soundtrack. SnowRunner things.
Yeah.
what are you doing at present, if you don't mind?
I am going to get some bricks.
Ah, okay.
At least I'm attempting to, but the dirt path here is completely fucking clogged. Thanks to the physics demon.
The demon, yeah, the demon was there.
The demon.
Well, I mean, if I go and deliver the things that I've got, then and we come in and out, will that reset everything?
Yes.
Okay.
What is the intro music you use for Codex Compliant?
The intro music is the intro music from the PC version of Space Crusade.
There you go.
Which I'm currently figuring out how to actually play on guitar because I am a gremlin.
Also, like it could be a bass riff with something else over top of it.
I may have worked that out already.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh no, wait! It's metal beams from here. I've got the beams.
Okay, cool.
This is maybe not my smartest decision, seeing as I'm in a fucking scout vehicle, but here we are.
It's fun. But yeah, there's a bunch of different songs for Space Crusade, depending on which platform you're looking on. I think the PC one is generally regarded as the worst one, but for some reason I've just always had a fondness for that track, and then when we needed a bit of music for the start of the first episode of Codex Compliant, that's what we picked, and it stuck.
It's almost like the crap music can sometimes be funny.
It's quite fun whenever I have on a couple of occasions looked at like YouTube postings of the track, and seeing people going like, oh hey, it's the Codex Compliant music.
Excellent.
I think one of them is actually uploaded specifically in the title referring to it as the theme tune from Codex Compliant.
Awesome. It's lovably crap's maybe not the right word. Like lovably crap to me would be like that fucking bit for that piece of music from Resident Evil Director's Cut. Made by that Japanese composer who claimed he was blind but actually wasn't.
Claimed he was deaf.
Deaf, that was it. Sorry, I remember it was
But he wasn't. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Very normal. I searched and found it. My search was. I mean, I didn't find it by searching for Codex Compliant. I was looking for the actual track itself, so I was looking to make sure, like, the version if there was any other version than the version that we had. And I stumbled across one that had it in its title somewhere.
Because yeah, that game is abandonware, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, thought so.
It's a pity, because it's I remember it being a pain to get running on DOS. I've been meaning to like try and get it running properly again, because it is quite fun. I mean, I like Space Crusade just in general.
Yeah.
I think it's a very fun little tabletop game. Oh, it has been found. Excellent. But yeah, it suffers from the problem of a lot of like games of that kind of era where there's some like bits where you get to it and you go, I'm not entirely sure what the game designers want me to do at this point, so you just kind of wing it, which I don't really mind. Like, you know, when you kind of like having to house rule shit, like. It reminds me, I did actually discover something at Christmas, which is that if you're playing games with people that aren't like into like playing tabletop games and stuff, and you bring a game and there's a problem with like the rules and you just quickly decide on a house rule thing, if they're not used to that, they think that they hate it. They hate like oh well, we'll just do this then, like, but that's not the rules. It's like, well, yeah, but there is no rules for that, so we've just figured something out.
Yeah, they're not used to the idea of just doing house rules to make things run.
Yeah, which, like, especially if you've played anything made by Games Workshop made before. I was going to pick a year, but then I realised that they release codexes with problems in them from day one these days,
Yep.
so... but all joking aside, from anything from before, like the mid-90s, like, sometimes they release stuff and you kind of just gotta figure shit
Wing
out.
it. Yeah.
Now I have everything I need to rip off Codex compliant, except the 3 to 4 weeks of scripting, filming, and editing. That's the real...
You missed out the research part as well.
Oh yeah, the research part. That's the real fun one. Have fun with that.
And also having 2 people there to work out the jokes and the beats.
Mm. It is a shocking amount of work to get one of those videos out.
Yeah, I remember when you were doing fucking Slaves to Darkness, whatever those 2 books are called, Slaves to Darkness and Realms of Chaos.
Yeah, those were too...
I remember those times.
Yeah, those were just too big. I'm glad they're done, so I don't have to do them now. Hello. The metal beams worked fine
Yep.
then. But yeah, there's at some point I was thinking of like trying to put together a video, like probably for like a milestone. I don't know, for when we get to like 50k or whatever, of like how to make this kind of YouTube video, like the process we go through, so that you know that might be of use for some people.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I agree that those videos did come out very well, but I also know how much work and stress they were.
Oh, yeah. But thank you, Wib God. Yeah, no, you saw like fucking Slaves to Darkness. Oh my fucking god, I remember that really. I got real frazzled making that one. Because like it seems fine, like, oh, you got an entire month to make one video, like that's not a big deal. And then you got, well, okay, so you got to like completely go through a book, you got to like make notes of everything that's important, you got to write out a script that's funny, that condenses hundreds of pages of stuff into like 20 minutes, or I think it's close to 30 with that video.
Slaves to Darkness and all that, you could probably go back and do a series on that at some point just on its own, because it's that big.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Goblinin. Some of your comic paycheck. Oh yeah, of course. Your comics are all funded now, isn't it?
Hey.
Excellent. But thank you very much, Goblin. Oh, and thank you, Buff Grinch, as well for the donation as well. Thank you very much. You generous buggers. Given the size of those 2 books, you could probably
keep feeding Snipe and Wib money. It pleases me.
Thank you. I could have probably done a series of each of them. Like yeah, like I mean that's the thing. Okay, we just need bricks now.
I'm heading over to get 2 loads of it. You can get the other 2.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing with like a lot of the more kind of complex stuff. There's so much to it, but it's also like you kind of just once you've kind of done a fair amount of it, you're like, this might as well all be one thing, and and you kind of just want it to be done.
Yeah.
And out the road. You don't want it hanging over your head. It's why we don't make any we very rarely make statements that we're definitely going to do something. We only ever say we might do something in videos now. Because like our copy of Dark Millennium turned out to be missing way more like bits and pieces than we thought it did. So like
shit.
I think we were just going to do it, but then it was like no, actually, this.
You'd rather wait and get a decent copy of it first, and do it justice.
Because like we've got enough to do it, but like it's missing just enough that I feel like we'd miss stuff.
Fun fact, Rocket, I was actually there while Snipe was designing Dennis, and I think I may have been the one to push for him to be wearing Y-fronts.
These things were done more than 6 months ago, therefore they have passed from my brain and do not exist anymore. But no, yeah, so if there's any, like, you just... Oh.
Is that more money?
Order! Thank you for restoring order and getting it to exactly $31.
Okay, now someone put, like, I don't know,
A penny.
38.69 in.
I was going to say... but yeah, if people would be interested in seeing a video, like, you know, how videos are put together, and if there's any questions you have about, like, what sort of things you'd like to know about the production process, then feel free to just say now, and I'll just make a note of it so I can put it in the list of potential things to make. It's one of the 3 books from Road Trader, so, like, second Chaos book, the other 2 are Here We Go, and wow, the Orcs. Oh, the Orc ones are a nightmare to get hold of. Oh, new trail discovered apparently.
Yeah, I just found a fuel trailer that's like half empty, so I'm just gonna grab some fuel out of that.
I do not blame you.
It's actually where we get the bricks from, so it's a good spot to refuel if you need to.
Cleanse this area.
Chaos! Oh, what? Oh. I really messed up my differential because I wasn't paying attention that I had the diff lock still turned on when I hit concrete. Thank you for the $1 goblin then.
That's why I reflexively go into high gear as I get back onto the road, because it cancels out the diff lock immediately.
Yeah, I didn't, because I was paying attention to chat and stuff, so I wasn't noticing that I just hit...
Oh, you fucked up your gearbox.
Yeah, I mean, it's not completely destroyed. Rana is adorable, Buff Grinch. She's got one of the nicest temperaments of a dog I have ever encountered. Like, just chill as fuck.
What age is she?
I can't remember exactly, but it is like it's not an exact science because she was a stray.
There.
From, oh... Fuck. Snipe. She's gotta have been there. What country was Rana from? Is it like Serbia? Yeah, so it's around that sort of area originally. But yeah, she was a stray. Like a rescue and brought over because she they reckon she got hit by a car at some point, which is why like when she runs on 3 legs, like she lifts up one of the back legs. But she's like nimble and like it doesn't seem to cause her any pain or anything anymore, so she's fine. But obviously it's just an old injury. But no,
probably hasn't healed quite right.
Yeah, because obviously she was a stray. She wasn't going to be seen by a vet. But yeah, no, absolutely lovely. You know, like one of those dogs that also like. So you know how like there's a lot of like strays and stuff who are like a bit funny about being touched, like in certain like around the neck or whatever because of stuff.
Hello.
But no, she's completely chill about everything like that. Like, just completely placid.
Good.
And after looking after her for like 4 days and being the one that gave her sausages, now whenever I go around to my mum, she absolutely flips a shit. So that's nice.
Good.
Like, it's the one who has sausages sometimes. Yes.
Is that someone else donating money?
Yes. Jack Garland. I'm here to kill Chaos. That's my mission. I know one thing. I want to kill Chaos.
Fuck off. Fucking Final Fantasy. That's the new one, Wib.
Yeah. Thank you, Jack.
Not their actual name.
Yes.
That is the character that says they want to kill Chaos a lot.
I like how Final Fantasy is just a series that, like, it learned what subtlety was and then has just...
Forgotten over time.
And well, I don't think it's forgotten. I think it's an active rejection and displeasure of it. It's like, no, fuck this. I'm going the right way, right? Yes, I am going the right way. Good. Let's see how this goes. I do have my engine snorkel, so okay, the water's not as deep as I thought it was. Good.
Ah, you're fine. If I got through it, you'll get through it.
Ah, yeah, because you're just in a Land Rover, so...
Yep.
Final Fantasy Day Planner. Lunch, watch Village Die, attack and dethrone good. Dinner date.
God.
Yeah, I said good, didn't I? Yeah. Not as bad, I mean, spoilers for a game that, if you haven't played yet, you're definitely not going to play. Which is one of the SMT games, Digital Devil Saga, where towards the end of the second game...
okay, I know where this is going.
all of your characters get themselves killed so that they can ascend to functionally the afterlife so that they can kill God. You also start off inside a computer and then break out. So basically, rogue Microsoft assistants.
It's Cortana's.
Murder God. Yeah, those games are fucking great.
It's par for the course for SMT Wib.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but also this is the one Wib played, so don't diminish it. Remember, it's not a JRPG unless a scrappy bunch of kids defeat God with the power of friendship.
Yeah. Or extreme violence.
Or extreme one.
I love that fucking, like, Luigi defeats fascism with the power of love. Chapter 1, Luigi learns you cannot defeat fascism with the power of love. Chapter 2, Luigi defeats fascism with the power of extreme violence. Sometimes the internet's pretty good.
Yeah, if ever you want to actually learn about the SMT games and like ones you might enjoy, Wib, talk to a hobby.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just not like I think I got into that one because I don't know, I can't remember why I had it, but I had the first one and I just like gave it a go and was like, oh, this is quite fun, and then it was like, okay, so this plays like its battle system is basically Final Fantasy X's, and I really like Final Fantasy X's battle system, so I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I can fuck with this, and then its story was just gets weirder and weirder, and I was like, yeah, no, this is good.
How you doing there, buddy?
I am okay. All is fine. Okay, so 10. Yeah. Just making sure I know which way I'm going. But I've got the bricks, so I'm on the way.
You know, one of the only SMT game that I kind of would have wanted to play, but I didn't know existed at the time, was Devil Summoner Rairo Kusunoha.
I'm not familiar
That
with
one looks legitimately interesting to me. It's a lot to explain, so I'm not going to try.
Okay, fair enough. My experience with 2 of the SMT games means that when someone says it's a lot to explain, I know intimately that it is always a lot to explain. But no, one of the main thrusts of Digital Devil Saga is that you're like a bunch of people fighting in a wasteland, and you're all sort of like emotionless, and you're all split into these gangs, like, or less gangs, more like little military factions. It's probably close, I guess, little resistance things almost. It's weird. And then suddenly this young girl appears, and you and all of the people, when they go into battle, turn into these like beasts that eat the flesh of their fallen foes.
Ed's car, is everything okay? Like, when you scream that, suddenly it makes me think there's something wrong with the stream. Which there's not. Oh, okay. Right, okay, Space Crusade related, okay.
The ones from like the Amiga and stuff tend to, the raw files tend to be pretty loud, I can say that much. But yeah, so like a big part of it, and then like I think it's in the second one you learn to you try and like retain control, and so you start doing these like half beast forms. Very strange.
I just realised a tip that I kept meaning to tell you and forgot to. See if you go into your map.
Yes.
And put the little cursor over the factory.
Yes.
The circle will become bigger when you do that. If you push in the right stick, it will show you what that area has.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You got it?
Oh, yeah. I was doing it over the thing to drop off, not on the thing to deliver.
No.
That's why I was getting confused.
So you can look at like a warehouse or whatever on the map and go, okay, this has this material, this has that material, and work out where you should go to pick up stuff.
That is useful to know. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, Hobby, from my limited knowledge of Animorphs, mostly from researching for that one video I did.
On your side channel.
On my side channel that people should definitely
By the way,
watch.
did you know Wib has a side channel? Called Wib Does Stuff.
I do. Where these days I don't do much stuff, I just do Transformers.
Yeah.
Which is technical stuff. Not sure if I'm going to do one on old Dracodon. Although part of me does want to, purely to show off the ludicrous nature of that you can give him like giant guns.
Just have him in the background holding a giant gun.
Yeah. I mean, I do have one for G1 Warpath already written, and I do need to have some things where he's surrounded by core class things. So.
Is that just to show how tiny he is?
Yeah, because he's like smaller than even core class figures.
He was a mini bot, right?
Yeah, he's one of the old mini bots. Like his
Not anymore. He's a deluxe boy now, where he deserves to be.
Like the mini bot is like objectively crap, but like subjectively a lot of fun.
Part of the fun, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's something that I realised like by messing with them, because obviously it's been a while since I've been messing with G1 toys, because I have got a few that Grox sent me, which I'm very grateful for, but they're originals from the time and they were played with, so they're a bit rattly, and I don't feel confident messing with them, especially because one of them's arms just fall off if you touch it too much. So, which is fine. Like, that's nature of toys from that era. It's going to happen. So having one that I think is I'm like 99% sure that this Warpath's a reissue. He's a bit floppy, but like but he's like in good condition otherwise. But like seeing how simple and addictive the transformations are, because like nowadays like they're much more complex and like interesting and they're satisfying to do, but you do kind of have to sit down for like a minute
or
two
bit with it
to do it. Whereas
or in the case of the SSO2 Optimus, I've got to have a small nervous breakdown.
Hey, come on, I've got MPO1 Optimus. That's one where you sit down, have a nervous breakdown for 45 minutes solid.
Yeah. I genuinely think that if the Masterpiece Optimus changes the same way as that one, the SSO2 for the Bumblebee Masterpiece, it'll be a good one. because at that size, it makes life a lot easier.
Hello.
Hi.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, original Warpath. Yeah, he's there is something just quite satisfying about it, something where you can just like do the whole transformation in like 10 seconds and just kind of idly do it, which you can't really do with a lot of modern stuff. You can with like the really like basic, like say your Cyberverse stuff generally.
Yeah, yeah. And
Outside
then you got
of-
like one step changers, Q transformers, etc.
Yeah. There's those kind of things, but we did the thing.
We did the thing.
I think that's the most elaborate one we've done on this.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think everything else has just been like one one thing. Okay.
Let's go back to Michigan, friend.
Okay. So global map. Where's the Yukon?
I mean, we
That's
can go
all.
to the
I
Yukon if you
assume
want.
that's available in
What was
that's
DLC? Is that
Yeah,
DLC?
I was assuming as much.
The Yukon's rough.
I can imagine. Okay. Scout 800. What are you doing there?
Oh, it's just a vehicle you haven't picked up.
Yeah. It's... Garage. Last cheer in my holster. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pudlord. Thank you for the bit. Okay.
Yeah, that Scout, I think you get a mission to repair it and then it's yours. It's actually a pretty good one.
Will be moved to Michigan region in 11 seconds.
10 seconds.
Is that long enough to eat a fondant fancy?
We've got 3 fucking seconds to do it now. Let's go full Murloc on it. There you go.
Ken Penders wants to sue the Sonic 2 movie. I know he wrote some of the old comics.
Oh.
My understanding, he's a very weird guy with some strange ideas about things. So that,
I mean, wait. If he made the comics, he would have made them for a company. And as part of the contract, he doesn't own anything. Surely.
you think so? Although, admittedly, stuff like that when it comes to movies, the guy who basically killed Archie Comics with his lawsuits. Yeah. Like I said, I reckon...
so he's just a bell end. Got it.
Well, as a general rule, when people are big into doing like lawsuits for stuff like that, it's all fun and games until they finally pick on a company too big, and then suddenly it goes to shit.
Yeah.
Like when the guy, I can never remember his name, but the guy who decided that because he ran I can't remember what it was either like he did a game or a magazine or something back in the day that had the word edge in it. So he claimed that anything to do with video games with the word edge in it was his copyright, or his trademark, more accurately, I believe.
I remember that the magazine Edge.
Yeah, and it was it's not that magazine. It's the reason.
Oh, right.
It's the reason why Soul Edge was renamed Soul Blade in Europe.
Oh Jesus!
Because of him.
The person I was thinking about was I can't remember his name now, but the violence in video games lawyer motherfucker. But I think
Jack
he actually
Thompson.
eventually got What?
Jack Thompson.
That's the one. Yeah. Did he not just eventually get fucking disbarred and disgraced though?
Yep. Oh, I forgot to pack all my trucks away.
Oh well, you just have to buy new ones then.
Oh yeah, it'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Oh,
yeah.
Let's just go buy a new truck.
Buy a bunch. Buy what you want.
Giant
truck. A
truck.
Scout and some giant trucks, and then
Let's
maybe
buy
some a little smaller.
Let's buy a fun Scout. What's a Tatrapan?
Tank thing?
Okay.
I think. He alleges he owns the idea of Knuckles having a father.
Thank you, Lynn, for $3. Sorry, I just can't get over Ken Penders being like, ah, yes, I own the idea that Knuckles was produced via copulation.
Yeah.
Does he also own the copyright on Knuckles' dad's dick as well?
It was spiky.
You should go learn about echidnas.
Oh, wait, do they have two? Do they have a hemi penis? Wait.
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah. The Tetrapan is an APC thing. It's actually quite good.
Okay.
Give it a try. Fuck it. You've got money to
That.
burn.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
gives a shit?
I was just gonna buy a big truck.
Oh, they have 4. Thank you, Lynn.
Ah, good. But yeah, he kept like threatening legal action or actually taking legal action on anyone that had the word edge and things to do with video games. And if I remember rightly, it was when Mirror's Edge came out and he tried to pick on EA, and EA were like, "Oh, you think you can out-dick us?"
No one out-dicks EA except for maybe Konami.
Yeah. And this is back when EA were in full wanker mode, so.
Mm-hmm. You remember when you're buying trucks, you should switch to a different slot each time.
Oh yeah.
Because it'll just overwrite the truck that's in that slot now and it'll put it into storage.
The UI on this game was created by an alien, I'm sure of it.
It's not that bad.
It's just, it has a lot of little elements that you just make you go, what?
It's jank, that's all.
Okay, what do I want?
I don't know. Mod Hill.
What's that? Moral
Moral Dilemma.
Let's give the Mad Max Wind Chaser a Fury Road style gig on over his crotch. Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't have 4 dicks. They have one 4-headed dick, so it looks like a fingerless glove. Thank you, Ruspot. Thank you.
Well, this is the world we're in there.
Yep. We all have to deal with it. Oh, I do like the. I mean, I know it's a big crane thing, so it wouldn't be useful. But the Goliath big crane thing. That's fun. Reminds me of what's his name? The thing that's
Oh no! That's not. It's not. That is just a truck.
Oh, okay.
The crane is just a thing you can put on the frame. It's a really good truck.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it then because it looks cool. Come on, catch up. Did I?
What?
Did I not buy that?
Check your storage. You didn't buy it. You didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
Buttons were you hitting?
I don't know anymore.
Okay, like go into truck storage.
No, it's not there. Like.
No, sorry, go into the truck store is what I meant.
Yeah.
Get that dairy there. Get that, yeah. Right. Purchase and deploy.
Yeah,
And
that's what I hit.
Check the truck storage again, because it says you own one. Oh, wait, do you maybe need the DLC for that?
Maybe?
Very possibly.
Okay, fair enough. Well, by fair enough, I mean, fuck everything forever. Burn it all down, burn it to the ground.
You grab another truck and see if the same thing happens again.
Yeah.
Just anything.
That is fine.
Okay.
And also, looks like a tracksuit.
Yep.
I'm okay with it.
That is for extreme condition Arctic exploring.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Like Siberia.
So I need to figure out if
Oh, on you go.
if I want to save the Autobot logos or ditch them entirely and reapply them as Mad Max PC gaming style gang symbols.
I mean, if it helps any, you can buy repro stickers.
Yes.
If that makes life easier for you.
Toy Hacks is the normal one people go to.
Yeah, but there's going to be other
there's
places
loads
that
of
aren't
others.
online, that aren't like in America as well.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Sorry, I just saw cause obviously it being a mod thing. One of the engines is a torque monster, and its just description is "Your last for it, lol." 1 million torque, but she still has manners.
You've installed it, haven't you?
I'm going, of course. The meme engine. I've got to have the meme engine.
Good hobby. I hope that you done was good.
Ah, yes. Mud ties are the good ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm enjoying how obscene this thing is becoming. Snorkel? I guess I'll just pop a kind of flatbed thing on the back, because that's kind of useful for most things.
Agreed.
Okay. And then we customize it, because of course we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a monster. Affix all
Oh, hey,
of...
I just realised you're at a nice round $40 in your April donations.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
It's not an odd number, and it's also not at 42. So, you know, you guys have fucked up. Just saying.
Oh, incorrigible.
I mean, someone needs to do it for you.
Nah. Twin horns. Exhaust. Put sweet rims on it. I want to get spinners on this thing. I don't want spinners on this thing.
The real world prototype for this rig is the Kamaz Arctic 6345.
Huh.
So yeah, it is a Russian vehicle for Siberian activity as far as I know.
Makes sense.
Let the purifying
You need extreme weather vehicles for that shit.
Thank you, Goblin Lin, for the $2.57.
Oh yes, good, yes. Chaos reigns, excellent. Odd number in the yes, good. That'll annoy someone.
Big.
Oh yes, it's fucking massive.
Oh, has this got... Ah, yeah, it's got like the entire thing has a bend in it, like a new controlled by pneumatics.
Yeah, I cannot remember what that's called, but yeah.
And it does that, yeah, its rear wheels also still... Okay, yeah, this is absurd, I like it.
I told you just to buy trucks anytime you want and get dumb stuff.
Yeah, it's kick it in. This again is a world-destroying fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll put neon lights underneath it, and like basically what we want is for this to have the aesthetic options of Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah.
It annoyed me has tipped $7.43 to get it up to 50. Thank you very much.
Someone donate a penny, don't actually, it doesn't. Wib won't see a bit of it.
But I thank you, everybody. Very much appreciate. Oh, I think we were going to do the wooden bridge.
Wooden bridge?
Was it? Because I have a
Oh,
marker.
could do. Oh, you still need to go over and like activate it, I think.
Okay.
If we haven't got it in our mission list, which I don't.
That was just in tasks.
Uh,
Or would that be under contracts?
It would be under tasks.
Okay, Pinewood Express.
Let
That's
the
not that.
purifying flame cleanse
Rock
this
Slide,
area.
that is not that.
I'm doing the rock slide one now.
Gob has tipped $1.01. And then
Button, stop it.
and then RNG $11.11. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, cheeky bogus. So do you want to do a bridge or do you want to do a rock slide?
I am working on the rock slide right now.
Okay.
I've been doing that while you're getting your fleet together because I just grabbed a couple of things that I knew that would work for me.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll head over to the wooden bridge then to tag that.
Yeah. Go take that and see how you go on with it. You take the big dump truck.
I suspect it may just like eat the terrain.
You'll find out. Also, did you notice it's diff lock always on, 4-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive always on?
Good. Going up there. Okay.
This is where you're going to learn a little bit about using the high gear, so you just go at a decent speed and not use as much petrol and just glide along happily.
And then mildly twat my, like, oh no, I biffed it.
Dangerously close to 69, just saying, yeah, RNG's got a point there.
This is true, this is true. It
We're
actually
almost
turns
at
like a
a
steamroller
mean
by
number.
scissoring its frame.
Yep, those are some words I heard.
Yep, that phrase apparently broke me, so I just drove into a rock. Not that this vehicle seems to care.
If you're like wondering, the high gear is basically like a third gear and a half. It's a really good place to sit when you're just going over muddy bits, but it's not like ridiculous.
Yeah. It's just good pottering speed.
Yeah, although beware, on some modded trucks, people have misconstrued high gear to be top speed, and the thing will fly as if it loses all friction with the ground and slides everywhere. It's the worst. I hate it.
Okay.
They become nigh on undrivable in high gear. It sucks.
Chat is testing me. Heck the lot of you. It's gone up to 70.
Oh, I see.
Well, thank you, chatters, testing me for your dedication to
And cowardice to not allow us to have odd numbers.
to not letting chat have their fun. I appreciate it. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I completely forgot about the high gear thing. If you're in it, you can't like you have to like come down.
You will stall out. Yeah.
Stall. Yeah.
Easiest way to sort that or to get back moving again, go into automatic normal mode, hit the left bumper a couple of times to get up into like second or third, and then go back into high gear.
Yeah, makes sense.
The left bumper is like a clutch slip, so you can just jump up gears quickly.
Okay. Interesting.
Let the purifying flame cleanse this area.
Sing my name to the mapmen thing. Goblin, 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 blin, 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 blin. Mapmen's great. Thank you, Lynn. Have you ever seen Mapmen? Longfang?
No.
I'll have to show you. It's a fun YouTube series
Cleanse this area.
that just talks about like weird maps throughout history and sort of like these
cool.
easily digestible little things.
Nice.
It's genuinely really good.
And then Grox.
And then Grox doing their part. Thank you very much, Grox. Remember, swollen vehicles having nightmare trying to cross the bridge. We need a simple, robust bridge to stop our trucks from getting waterlogged. Get to it. Okay. So we need wooden planks.
You're not too far away from a place where you can get them.
I mean, especially if...
You'll just need to cross the river.
Okay. In any other vehicle, I'd be concerned, but like, yeah. I was just like, yep, no, this is just gonna do it.
Oh, you didn't even get right in there. Come on.
Okay.
Didn't even get in the deep end where you actually feel the current pushing you a little bit.
Okay, right. We'll just go, just be submerged. Yeah, submerged. That's what we're doing now. There we go. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
when you're in a riverbed, that's when the low gears come in handy as well.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it's Jay Foreman. Who does it? Yeah, he's
terrible that I feel like I should know that name, but I don't.
He's a comedian who also does like. Oh my god! Oh, I'm going that way. Yeah. He's one of those comedians with an acoustic guitar. Can be the best way of putting it.
Oh.
So he does a lot of like weird songs as well.
Okay.
If you've ever heard Snipe or I go bim 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 bim, that's where that's from.
Oh. Okay.
What's this? Upgrade location. Ah.
Better fucking grab it then.
Raise suspension. Okay.
Or a truck that you might or might not have at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's good at making videos where you become very interested in like, oh, he's going to talk about like the existence of like motorways that didn't end up getting built in London, and you're like, that's fucking ridiculous. Why would I want to learn about that? And then 10 minutes later, you're like, oh wow, that was really interesting. Which I'm all, I consider that like being one of the highest like praises.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
YouTube
If you can watch something you're not super interested in, but you're pulled in by the passion of the people that are doing it.
Yeah, like occasionally we get people say that about like our videos, and that's always like one of the nicest things that we get. People say like it's like, oh,
outside cleared.
Thank you.
Also, I found a Arctic trailer with a bunch of supplies on it, so I'm going to bring it back to the garage, and we'll just keep it there in case we need it.
Nice. Oh yeah, Lynn. Yeah, Jay can do. He can do the thing of like doing songs like one like syllable delayed.
Duh.
And because he's done it on the fly, like he'll just like ask for requests of Beatles songs.
Oh.
And we'll just do that with whatever anyone says. It's a genuinely impressive talent. But yeah, no, like, 'cause, yeah, I know there's some people that watch like fucking Codex Complaint who don't know about Warhammer, and I'm like,
mate,
really?
there's some people that watch your Transformers videos that do not give a fuck about Transformers.
Oh yeah. I mean, basically, I've forced that upon a lot of people, so I kind of accept that.
They watch it because it's you, and they like the way you present things. You fucking asshole.
I know.
Don't be a bellend. Hey.
I fixed a bridge.
Now, is that too narrow for the truck you're in?
It's not, but also it wouldn't matter if it was. I'll just go through the river.
Yeah.
There we go. Ah, thank you, Edska. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's it has been quite nice because whilst my stuff I've been doing, it hasn't been getting the views of the old painting logs. People have been enjoying it, and it's been genuinely nice. People being like, oh, I don't really know about like Transformers or anything, but I really enjoy watching these videos. Like, them saying like, yeah, I like seeing you being excited about something and talking about like something you obviously got a passion for, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh, thank you. It's nice when you get internet comments, not just people being mad at you because you say fascism is bad.
Isn't it?
Okay. Right, what's what next on the docket?
Read what Hobby said. It's important.
Oh. I was one of the people who watched CC who didn't have a clue about Warhammer. A big part of the reason I'm into it as much as I am. Oh. That's your hobby. I'm glad.
You have touched people and helped them learn and enjoy things.
Nobody clipped that before he finished the end of the sentence.
Everyone
But no, thank you.
got it. TLDR, you made me this monster. You're the reason the hobby does hobby streams.
You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, see?
Found a weird truck. Well, trailer.
Don't care. Don't change the subject.
But no. Thank you, everybody. I'm genuinely. It's really nice to know that, like, you know, people have got into things because we've talked about them. Like, I'm sorry for your wallets and stuff, but, like, you know. Did you see the new made-to-order minis from GW Second Ed Space Marine Commander? I haven't actually looked at the Space Marine ones. I saw the Eldar ones when those went up.
Have you tested the horn in that thing yet?
It's beefy. It's beefy.
Okay. I actually don't remember what it sounds like.
Yeah. Okay, let's look. Missing oil tank. You know what? I'll go over there and get some fuel. And I will do that. That sounds like that would be...
You have touched people's lives and made them better, Wib. That's the noise that would make as well, to be fair.
It's fine. In the podcast that comes out, it should be coming out tomorrow, we compliment you a bunch, so, you know...
fuck off.
You can fucking deal with that.
Oh, piss.
Because people spend a lot of time with you in your streams, so you also...
Yeah, it's almost like a stream for 16 hours. Actually, 16 hours on my own stream, and then do another 6 with you at the moment. And I should be doing 19 hours a week on my own streams, but I'm not doing the Sunday ones now.
I do not blame you. I thought it's not of interested is all in the whole making second and fourth thing to cost. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, we kind of accepted very early on that we weren't going to be able to, like, make them authentically second ed because
that being said, you collect old models.
Yeah, and also as things currently stand, let's just say quite a few models of that era have already shown up in the PO box, so I'd be nervous to buy anything at the moment.
How fucking dare you call me British Soup, you fucking prick. Take that back.
I mean, I'm British and I wince when I'm called it.
I mean, at the point where you prefer being called English, there's a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, do I? I'm not sure what my preferred nomenclature is.
Like X-Cal was halfway through telling Soup, maybe don't call Longfang British.
Okay, right. Boo. Show task. Got a spot of trouble here, pal. We have an oil tank trailer that's missing. Pretty sure it got washed off the road somewhere. It's probably stuck in a swamp by now. How about lending a hand? Okay.
Does it say if you require a certain type of
It doesn't say anything, so I assume I can just latch onto the damn thing.
Yeah.
Now, where the Jeff is it?
Did you track it? Oh, I see it.
I apparently did not. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way
not far
back.
away from the garage.
Oh, yeah, then I'll just fucking...
Recover back, yeah.
Yeah. Boop. You have to be called anything. I prefer to call Yorkshireman. I don't blame you. Someone called me British the other day and my response was, yes, I live in England for my sins.
Don't worry. hobby. Operation Over the Wall will happen. Probably get on in that fucking train while you have a chance.
There.
You okay there?
Yeah, I had a button moment.
Ah, okay.
You know how I do.
Yep. So this is a trailer I brought back. With stuff on it. It'll show up when we need it. Like it'll have a wee icon above it. So. What?
Thank you.
Oh.
Pelican Vor is valid.
Hey, you hit your $100 fucking
To get us to
donation goal.
$100. Thank you very much to whoever was bringing back the horrors of Snipe's nonsense. I can probably make some guesses.
especially because you can see the email addresses.
Yeah, once my thing updates. Started watching his stuff during the Snipe Wib Plays era, and that time I was hooked in by fundamentally. Oh. Then he started making CC and similar things, drew away my love for Old Hammer, pouring over my brother's old code of seas, and it's just a nice cozy feeling. And join the Twitch. Oh, thank you, and thank you, Spot.
Okay, I'm gonna go and have a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Okay, and I
Keep
shall
pouring love on Web while I'm away. It's funny.
Thank you, everybody, for both your kind words and the manners. Thank you very much. 'Twas I had a feeling it was you, Lynn. Thank you very much. You spoil us. You all do. Thank you. I hope that we are able to provide fun distractions from this somewhat frustrating world by talking about tiny plastic men of various varieties and occasionally playing the video games, where we occasionally have trucks that have major physics errors and cause major problems for us. Oh, thank you. I like Grox. You have done a lot of like Groxing has been a lovely thing to see. Not just because you have you have sent us quite a few nice things, but just seeing other people like get fun things in the mail has just been lovely to see. It's a very, very lovely thing that you and the other fellows that I don't know how publicly they want it known that they are involved with it. I'm very glad that to have been a small part of that, 'cause it's very cool to see. My note stream was the first Twitch stream I ever watched. Oh Jesus! Like, we've meaning to like sort out another big charity stream at some point, but we've just not been able to get the time together to do it, and figuring out the logistics of doing it as well. But I do mean to do another one of those again, because that was cool. So Mitch also to blame for me streaming. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. They're slicing the 3D parts. I need to mutilate Winchester into post-apocalyptic icon. Begins. Excellent, excellent. Have you ever thought of considered streaming actual games of Third Ed? Not really. It's kind of we did stream like playing some basic tabletop games when we did the Mind Out stream actually. But it's a massive faff to do because like we don't have like a dedicated room for this stuff. Like, we live in a small flat, so everything is in the same place. Everything's in the same room. Now, don't you be nice to me as well. You bugger. But yeah, no, unfortunately we just don't really have a good, like, physical space for doing that kind of stuff. So it's kind of awkward and stressful to do, because you have to be really concerned about cables and making sure everything's working all the time. And I turned slightly the wrong way, but it's fine. And honestly, for the most part, I kind of like having the actual playing the tabletop games for the most part to be something that's, a part of the hobby that we don't monetize, Like, obviously we have done little bat reps here and there, but for the most part, our games are things that we do, like, on our own time. 'Cause it is important to try and keep some parts of your hobbies, even if you have... through, for whatever reason, ended up monetizing a lot of them, it's important to keep some of that for you. I found the thing! Squish. Trying to my own game to get people to play test it through TTS. It's not very level. I can get that. I did actually. So I was. I don't think I told you this, Len, but when we were having a conversation about some of your plans that you've got at the moment, I suddenly gained a weird desire to go. Could we get away with making a fight weapon future year like basic game? I don't know if that's a good idea, but it does sound like one that could be quite fun. Because I need to get up there, so yeah, let's follow this road around. Let's count me in town. Yeah, I was thinking of this is like the vaguest idea, like currently, like there's no solid plans, like I can't say anything. But like the idea of doing like maybe like a basic like little card game, just something really simple to make, like comparatively, and it just be a kind of jokey thing. Like it wouldn't be super competitive or like good. But it'd probably be like a good for a laugh a couple of times would sort of be my idea. And for all of this, I'm wearing the shirt right now. Excellent. That is another thing. I've got. Let's just say there are a lot of things that we've got on the
You
burner
have
right
projects
now.
in the works.
A lot of projects, including new merch. That's a whole new thing. So like, I think I've talked about this before. Like we wanted to.
I just had an idea for merch.
Oh.
A web former t-shirt.
I have plans.
Yeah, I had a feeling you may have web former related plans. Web formers, webble and disguise. Gonna be in my head all
Less
day
than
now.
you want.
Expect.
The fight weapon just be a photocopy of second edition with googly eyes over the art. I think that might end up
Might be an issue.
being a problem. No, it'd be something like really small scale.
Also,
yeah,
probably
yeah.
just a rule set to use your own models for.
That could also be.
Because then you could use 40k models, but have them something completely different.
And then I'm just thinking that could lead to a fun thing of like if we really wanted to go extra about it, of commission some 3D artists to make some STLs.
Yeah.
For like a couple of basic factions and like. It's like, but you've just made 5th edition. Like, yes, I failed to see the problem. Or this is just the start. This is just 8th edition at the start before it got bloated. Yes, it is.
Yes, 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 it is.
Oh, this poor little little trailer is getting buffeted along like crazy behind this ridiculous behemoth.
Fine. It's fine. I'm heading to get that last watchtower that we kind of forgot about.
Oh yeah.
You should probably get a scout vehicle with all the repair parts you can get on it.
Okay. I will do that once I've ditched this thing.
Oh yeah, grab a scout trailer that also has repair parts and fuel in it, and then go and get that scout vehicle that's near the town.
Oh yeah.
There's a mission for it. I can't remember what it's called. In fact, I'm heading that way. I'll grab the mission so you can see it in the task menu.
Cool. Thank you.
No bother.
But yeah, obviously this is very all very, very early, like just vague ideas. And yeah, I think
Module, that's an interesting idea.
yeah. It's commissioned in 3D artists to make 20 episodes of Snipe Wib. Think in all fairness, like people have been very generous and like we've got quite a few different minis that are done in our images.
Yeah.
I need to actually sort of, because we rearranged our shelves, and I need to like properly arrange the shelf that has all that stuff on it again. Because we keep it all on a nice shelf all together. A couple of them did take some damage. I need to repair some of them. Not like snapped, just one part that was a separate part has come off, so it's like not a big deal. But I need to do some repairs.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You okay there?
Oh, it's that the thing you need to get into, and the thing that you take the quest from are two separate things.
Yes,
that
they
are
are.
next to each other. And it messed with me a little bit.
Oh. Okay, so if I go across...
There we go. I did the thing. Okay. So, oh yeah, that was the scout vehicle I picked up was the ridiculous military thing.
Yeah. I think that can take trailers.
Yeah, probably.
Make sure if you can load it with repair parts and stuff, do so.
Okay. Knuckle. Tall forged sheet. Ah, yes. Frame add-ons. Plow.
I forgot it has a plow.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
Yeah, okay, put the plow on it.
It's unnecessary, but I fucking love it. Oh, no worries, Mark Hill, but thank you. Well, you can partner with a model for a collaboration or profit share. I make some not wank rules. You make some anti-wank models. My initial idea.
Hold the fucking phone here. Let me just head up to that fucking Jeep. It might just be one you can just get if you drive up to it.
Okay. And I look forward then. Yeah, my the general idea was probably to make something that was just like a simple little card game rather than a full-blown miniature game, because that's a lot.
Okay.
Like keeping things nice and simple, because you know, making games is not my job. I've got other things that I need to do.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of projects, we never got around to it. Remember Siggy and Saltspire?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of missed the...
We missed the boat on that.
Which is a pity.
Yeah. That's fine.
Ooh, what colour shall I go with for this ridiculous vehicle?
I mean, I'm thinking purple.
Oh, I kind of like these where they've got, like, to split into the different colors. That's just so unusual for like a
Yeah,
military style
actually,
vehicle.
yeah.
I think I like that
Oh,
one.
that's cool. What, the red and... Did you go for the red and blue?
Yeah.
It looks like crosshairs.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it's got a little tow hitch on the back, so.
I don't know if you'll need it. Well, I did pick up one for like Riverside repairs, so you can do that if it isn't just for this truck.
Okay, what do I need? Is it just a standard, like...
Check the
Scout.
task, see what it wants you to do. Yeah, the scout is just a vehicle you discover and you can recover, that's fine. However,
okay.
again, there is still a mission called Riverside Repair, which is... it's cargo transport, which you could do on that if you just put a flatbed trailer on it.
Okay. Where is that?
What? It's in the task section.
Oh, Riverside Repair, yeah. Okay, so spare parts and wooden planks. Okay.
And yeah, you can get like a 2-slot trailer and just potter about in your fucking APC. Actually, is that an APC or an AFV? Chat, get on that.
See, this reminds me of the things where occasionally people will say, like, in the comments of, like, codex compliant things, like, because we don't know something about, like, military stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, we know about fake wars, we don't know anything about real wars.
I mean, I know some stuff about military tech, and even I'm like, I don't fucking know the difference. I know APC is an armored personnel carrier, but I could technically an armored fighting vehicle would be the same thing, unless armored fighting vehicle just means small tank.
Okay, I'll go grab some stuff from...
Oh, it's a doctrinal difference rather than a rather than technical build. Okay.
Oh. This sounds like the sort of thing like when I looked at what differentiates what, like when certain things that are on the line of whether they technically count as a tank or not, and I go, you know what? I don't care.
Now, if we will have bigger weapons like an autocannon, but it's not universal rule. There we go. Oh yeah, have you seen the interior of that thing?
Oh no. That's
Did you put the window slats on it?
Of course.
How's the view?
Not great. I will be honest with you, my friend. I can't see shit. I get through mod.
Oh, you didn't upgrade the gearbox in that.
I don't think I could.
Oh, well, have fun. And Spider-Man along using the winch points if you have to.
Yeah, this might be, Feels wrong to have to winch yourself out in a vehicle like this.
True. You do also have diff lock, remember?
You know what it was? It's because I was going to turn it on and then I was like, oh no, I need to put myself into low gear, and then I
Forgot.
The little tag in my brain was like, no, I have already done that. I see your hobby. I assume you're going to go and do your streaming now.
Yes. We'll catch you soon, friend.
Yeah. So I was going to say maybe do this mission and then
Yeah.
wrap up. Cause...
You do your thing there, and I will go and get this watchtower and then join you when I can.
Okie dokie.
Well, that is if I can ford a river in this Land Rover.
I'm like, am I going the right way? Yes, I'm going the right way. Yeah, this thing is not quite as ludicrously invincible as that ridiculous.
Yeah, the big boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was just. That did not care what was in front of it.
Let the purifying flame cleanse this area.
Oh,
Pelican for
mother.
OnlyFans. Run out of energy for stream watching, so I'm going to go. Thank you, and damn you for making me have ideas for stuff. Suffer the name of this donation in retaliation. Okay, I will accept this. I will accept this. Thank you. Then you go and have a good evening.
Yes. Catch you later,
Generous
friend.
bagayo.
Modale, sorry, what did you do to your wrist? I didn't hear about this.
Oh,
Somehow. Or missed it somehow. Or have bad memory, which is just the case.
yes.
You know, driving along in this Land Rover, I got through the river, by the way. It just reminded me of something. You know, with this Land Rover mod, you can put like tools on the bonnet, like a spade or a pickaxe,
Yeah.
shovel or a pickaxe. Because of the way the damage is modelled in this thing, if you like prang the front end really hard, this shovel kind of concertinas a little bit, and it's just like a zigzag.
Okay.
Because you know, damage modelling is weird.
Yeah.
And it led us to a really deep philosophical question that lasted a good while. When does a shovel stop being a shovel?
Do you mean at what point does its damage become too great to still be a shovel?
Yes. At what point does it stop being able to move dirt, which is what a shovel does?
Well, I mean, one could argue that, say if you see a car at the side of the road that is, say, like, really fucked up and burnt out, and it is basically a write-off, it's never going to ever be able to be used again, but you would still call it a car.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Like, if you break it down into its individual components, then you would probably
Oh,
have a...
Jesus, mod. Yeah, that's a rough one.
Managed to count my wrists on a roller pointed door handle. Oh shit, yeah, no, that... Oh, no. My sympathies, that sounds real bad.
At the point where a shovel can't move dirt anymore, it's a broken shovel, which is a subset of shovel.
Yes, that would be how I would think about
There
it.
we go.
Unless you want to get into like the shovel of Theseus.
Which is when you replace both the haft and the shovel head.
Yes. Excellent. Although it reminds me of my favourite thing that if I was ever put in charge of Star Trek, I would do, which is I would have the USS Theseus, which would be a fucked up Miranda class that has been
like,
retrofitted. Well, it's been retrofitted. It would be in like modern Discovery, and it's basically been off in the corner of the galaxy, and it has just been repaired and retrofitted. So it is basically you cannot recognize it as a Miranda anymore.
Yeah.
But that's it, because I firmly maintain that Mirandas must always be somewhere in service in the galaxy in Star Wars.
Yeah. Star Trek. You said Star Wars there.
Did I? Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
It's
Star
a
Trek.
very easy mistake to make for us because we're fucking nerds.
The amount of times I've done that on podcasts, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair, Titan, fair. Oh, I wish Snipe was here to read that one.
I'm glad that she's not. Because I feel like we wouldn't get away from that for a while. So, spare parts or wooden planks? This is...
You'll be getting the spare parts from up there.
Yeah, it's the spare parts one. Okay.
I'm heading for the planks.
Okay. Oh yeah, so how does the... I didn't realise I didn't actually... so, plough... Plonk. Scrape it along the ground. Just fuck up the concrete. Yeah. Oh, they won't invite me back here.
I mean, they never invited you in the first place. You turned up in an APC and went, I need these supplies.
I
And
mean,
they were like, oh, okay.
You can't. It's actually very difficult to say no to someone in that situation. Like,
Yeah.
why did you give them the supplies? They showed up in an APC. Like, okay, yeah, fair.
We're in
I,
America, we figured they were probably part of a militia and we just don't want to have to deal with it.
well, I was like, I don't want to have to deal with any fucking 3% of bullshit today. Like, fuck that. Using mods. Yes, we are indeed using mods. For larks and japes and rosy-cheeked caperings.
Yes. Grox, if you're still there, I take it the Tatrapan is made by Tatra, hence the name, which is, if memory serves, a Czech company, right? Because part of me just imagining like, oh yeah, this fucking Czech APC turned up asking for parts. We didn't want them to get angry and pull out the Czech equivalent of an AK-47 on us.
We thought it would produce an international incident that we would not know the ramifications nor the politics of.
If memory serves, the Czechs. It's from Slovakia, sorry. Right. The Slovakian equivalent of an AK-47 then, because a lot of those countries still use like AK derivatives. Hell, the Finns use AK derivatives because they have everything planned so that if the Russians attack, they can use Russian ammo. Not even kidding.
That is a level of pragmatism that I cannot help but...
In World War II, the Finns had a shit ton of Mosin Nagant rifles because that's what the Russians used.
Good.
They fucking love those guys. Yeah, they took Mosin Nagants and made them good, and not as the meme says, a garbage rod.
I am not well versed on gun memes, so.
Okay, so imagine you're a massive country.
Yes. I'm imagining. I'm envisioning it.
Mass produce rifles in the late 1800s.
Okay.
And imagine that you have to spread these plans over several factories that all might have different tolerances and parts.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's the Mosin Nagant.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. That explains a lot. It does, however, have a very fun name to say.
Mm.
Speaking of cream eggs, Snipe has just deposited a cream egg in front of me.
Nice.
Thanks for speaking about that earlier. See, this vehicle is reminding me of Robert Evans' stance on like how you can buy his opinion.
Oh, if you buy him a tank.
He says that he will sell out for the exact price of one Bearcat.
Yeah, no, remember.
Or any equivalent vehicle. He's not picky, but that is his price. And you know what? You got to respect that he knows what he wants.
Mm.
Okay. So, this is maybe... Oh, no, wait. I thought I'd come up a weird way. But no, actually, this was sort of what I wanted. Okay. That's probably the most direct route. Seems weird to us now, but most human history, if you had a thing, it was a unique thing, and you cannot easily replace parts of it without replacing all of it. It's the history of like mass production.
Having spare parts for weapons was a whole thing in like World War I and shit. Is when you started getting into that sort of because everything was still like hand filed and checked. So, oh no, the bolt in my Lee Enfield is broken. Well, you might not be able to get another one that'll fit quite right.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Like we do kind of forget like how different the world is. Like just a simple thing like it's only like what, like 120 years ago that it became like even possible to like buy clothes off a rail.
Yep.
Like, it's a relatively recent thing. Like, either
And
clothes
that's
were
depends on
made...
the country.
Yeah, yeah. It's like clothes were either made by, like, your family, or, like, they're made specifically for you because you're a richo. Like, it's, the progress over the last 100 or so years is a truly remarkable thing to behold.
Remarkable and also terrifying.
Remarkable and terrifying. Has had a lot of
If you want to
externalities, shall
look
we
at
say.
yes, if you want to look at the some of the other, like, you know, the more geopolitical stance, look at how the map of Europe changed pre and post World War One.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you don't have to go that far back in history before, like, Germany's not a country. Like,
Yeah. It's nuts.
You know, I'm trying to think, like, what I like when playing this game. Like, do I prefer, like, when you've got, like, a big, crazy, ridiculous truck that, like, you can just plow through everything, or do I prefer when it's like this, when obviously, like, this is still like a modern thing, so it's a bit easier.
Yeah.
Like, this is not difficult or
But
anything.
you're still kind of trucking along and not really, like, just beating the game easily.
It's like, you know, you got to think about things. You're having to, like, you know. As I said, there's a procedural nature to this whole thing that is.
Germany as a
totally...
concept was pretty new during World War One. That's kind of the point we're making.
Yeah.
Like the entire, like, map and landscape of pre-World War One Europe was completely different.
And let's not even talk about other places in the world where a bunch of Europeans drew some straight lines and didn't really think how that might cause problems. Like, oh, we'll just draw a straight line here. But, like, you've drawn a line straight through things where there's, like, a culture that exists here, and, like...
Then, like, it's their land.
It's their land, and you've now separated them into two countries, and there's a bunch of... And now you've put them into other countries that have people who have very little in common with them. That's probably going to lead to wars, because we've also kind of left these countries kind of a mess. Like, no, it's probably fine. And then
It's
someone
very
in the
much
corner,
not fine, sir.
and then someone in the corner stares at the camera like they're in the fucking office.
Is there a temple right in the middle of that line? Oops.
It's fine. I mean, people don't have too much significance over temples, right? They're not churches.
Oh! I had to actually physically cringe when you said that. Oh!
It's almost like I have a vague understanding of British history. Oh, wow. We destroyed the world.
Or at the very least, sped up the destruction of the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess most sensible way would actually be to cross here. Okay.
That is actually one of those things where, you know, if we could just Star Trek alternate timeline a thing, I would want to see, like, what would happen if we just didn't have an empire? What would the rest of the world be like? Or, like, the mass colonization of other countries didn't happen. What would those countries be like now, you know?
A world without the spectre of colonialism would be a very interesting one indeed.
Yeah, and I am not trying to talk about the positives and negatives of anything. I'm just saying that's a neat thought experiment.
Play one of those like big strategy games. See what happens. The British Museum, come see your cultural treasures here. Yeah.
You know what was funny actually when me, Hobby, and DMAC went up to Edinburgh Castle. There's a war museum there. And they have items from, like, fighting in Africa and places like Zulu wars and all that jazz. And they have actually relabeled it as war loot rather than trophies.
Okay, good. That's being a little more honest about it. I appreciate that. Okay, right. I sent you a bunch of images like when we went down to Portsmouth, and we went to, like, there was a museum there, like a military museum. It was years ago.
I vaguely remember that, yeah.
That was an interesting time.
Yeah. I need to get you up here sometime. We should, you and Snipe, and we'll go up to Edinburgh Castle.
Yeah.
And you can be like, oh, it's a castle with a big cannon called Mons Meg.
Yeah, no, I 100% like. My vague memories of going to Scotland many years ago. I quite enjoyed it. Plus, you know, the further away from Westminster, the happier I get.
Yeah, okay, fair. I mean, I can get you up to like John O'Groat sometime if you want. That's the top fucking end. That's as far as you get.
I just go to the fucking North Pole, and it's like, why are you here? Getting as far away from Boris Johnson as possible.
And now I'm imagining him as a like some sort of cryptid with like hair tentacles. Good. There's something wrong with that man's buns, is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I'm in the little town.
Oh I'm parked up. And I can hear you battling along the fucking streets. Jesus Christ. You maybe should have taken a right, but you're going to have to go the whole way around now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would be the most sensible way. Oh. Ooh. Oh no, that hydrant mildly inconvenienced me.
When I think what you mean is Alexander Boris de Fifel Johnson. Yes. Or de Fifel. Technically, because that's how it looks like it's spelled.
I don't want to, you know, it's one of those things, you don't want to, like, take the mick out of someone for their name, because, like, you know, there's perfectly, like, nice people who have that name. It's...
But also when it's a calculated decision to make him seem more relatable.
But also... Man, fuck that guy.
Speaking of the North Pole, does this game have that amazing South Pole exploratory truck? The big red one that can only go backwards? I have no idea. I don't think so, but there might be a mod.
Oh, fuck, that thing. The thing that had, like, the really round tyres. I think I know which one you're talking about, because I watched a... if it's the one I think it is, I watched a video on a channel called Mustard.
There's a path the way you're going, there's another path as well if it's easier for you, but if you're halfway up there, it's fine now.
Oh,
I was watching the stream in a delay, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Maybe. We'll find out. The big red one can only go backwards. That does sound like the one. I'm remembering. Also long... Yeah, giant smooth ones. Yeah, it's definitely the one. Yeah. Isn't that the thing that, like, in theory was amazing, and then they actually got it out, and it, like, could barely move? And they're like, oh, we fucked up. It has no traction whatsoever.
Oh.
I can send you a video about it.
Scientists find probable location of massive polar exploration vehicle lost for decades. It's a big red thing with massive tyres that looks really dumb. They're Goodyear tyres, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The snow cruiser. It was also called the Penguin. Got stuck almost immediately after disembarking in Antarctica and abandoned to the elements a few years later.
Which is very funny.
Briefly rediscovered under several feet of snow and ice in 1958, it's been lost for more than 60 years now. It's just up there.
It's like it's somewhere.
Just go to the SnowRunner mods and have a look then.
I would love it if they modelled it accurately. As in, you got it out and then you took it on the snow and it got instantly stuck.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. Arctic. Nah, I'm not seeing anything. Sadly.
Hey, Hibby.
Oh god, it's like we're at the bottom of the ocean now, having drifted off an ice sheet. That's a scary point. Oh, that's depressing. Oh, So it's much more like when the snow cruiser was in a smaller iceberg around the Bay of Whales, or had already separated from the Edisto Berg earlier on. From there, the iceberg carrying the snow cruiser would have likely drifted north or west along the coast of the shelf. Oh, it's just gone, probably.
Yeah, it's fucking gone.
Christ.
No, I quite like this ridiculous vehicle, I have to say.
It does look like something out of Thunderbirds, actually. Yeah, I can see that. It's
Yeah.
very Jerry Anderson. And
Yeah.
yes, that truck's rad. I'm really glad to see that paint job. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Nice to see something that looks a bit more civilian, almost.
Yeah, yeah. It's very video gamey. But in a good way.
Mm.
But yeah, I should probably just take myself back.
Yep. Oh, actually, take yourself back and then go into the map and teleport to the International Scout that I found.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because that's now yours.
Oh, need to detach trailer. How do you do the thing where you, like, evaporate a trailer?
It should be detached trailer, and then you'll have an option in that menu for delete trailers, but I think that might actually just not be a thing in multiplayer.
Okay, that makes sense. They can just have a free trailer.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. What am I looking for?
It will be at the very top of the objects section of the menu, and it's called the Scout 800.
Okay.
Sorry, International is the company that makes it. It's a real vehicle. You should have a look at that, because you can make it a monster first of all, but also I just kind of love the design of it.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's free. I mean, I know I can just recover it straight away, but that is quite fun. It's like someone like fucking rock tumbled Land Rover.
Yeah, a little bit. It's an American design. It's a fun looking thing though.
Okay, it instantly is like, you want all of these things on the top, and I'm like, yeah, I think I do actually. Okay. Pretty much the gold standard for this ride. Thank you for your... for whoever wrote that. I do not have the raised suspension yet, unfortunately.
Oh. You'd have a 4-litre engine for it though, Jesus.
Of course.
That helps the power to weight ratio a bit.
Winch. Spare wheel.
You know what I mean about the tyre sizes, by the way?
Yep. Car.
Oh, I forgot the spare wheel goes in the boot. I love that.
Yes, that's just a fun little touch. Of course, it's gonna have heavy fucking things on the front, because, you know.
Mm.
What? Side pipe thresh. Oh, okay. Because it just skips from one like angle to the other. That took me a second to even process what was happening there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I
see.
mean, you need to have those thresholds inside. It's your step up into the
Yeah.
vehicle. Also, it does have colour schemes that keep that old pattern.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite a fun old pattern.
Mm.
Like, as much as, you know, having like a big purple one is very on brand. Thank you. Let's go with the green. Kind of like the green.
That's the first good scout vehicle you get vanilla,
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned.
Let me just go and
'Cause
take
that first
some...
pickup is a like fuel guzzling monster. It's awful.
Let me go and get this into some
The mud.
mud so I can see how it feels. And then we'll wrap up.
I mean, you put a 4-litre engine in it, so it'll probably be able to haul itself out of most mud patches.
Yeah,
Unless you're up to your chassis.
Yeah, that feels pretty confident. Okay, this is a thick bit, but I hadn't even turned on my all-wheel drive. Yeah, that's pretty thick mud. Like that is right up to the top of the wheels, and it's just yeah.
It's still moving.
Yep. No. Yeah, that is a swish little Scout.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I should probably look for a mod for that, just so we can add more stuff to it and end up making it look like the fucking the Land Rover, basically, with all the tools all over it.
But yeah, coolio. That does seem like a rather fun little ride.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'll actually grab all my vehicles before I leave so they don't fucking disappear.
Probably a good idea.
And leave your game.
And leave my game? My goodness. I'll exit game. Are your stuff all...
Yeah, I've left. You're fine.
I wish to quit the video game. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming to this chill, mud and snow-filled experience.
Hell yeah.
And for being so lovely to us. And I shall now go and guess grab something to eat. That's not.
That's a very good idea.
The various sweet things that Snipe has placed in front of me, like a cat bringing goodies into the house. I mean, she has stopped bringing dead birds, so I am grateful.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I actually bought you chicken like a week ago. That is true. You did bring me like chicken the other week, like
okay,
you kind of did, yeah. Okay, right. Give me 1 second. We shall sort out a raid.
Oh, Hobbiton?
Yes.
God.
Just let my browser catch up so I can see.
Everyone
Boom.
hop the fuck in.
Yep. Hop in.
There's 37 of yous. Oh, Hobby is playing Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh, yes. Okay. But go in a second. My internet is apparently just being a bit weird in the background.
Yoga to do the rest.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then Audible advert is yelling at me. Okay. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining us. You'll be back on Monday, right? Tuesday. Oh, yeah, Tuesday. So you'll be streaming on Tuesday?
Yes.
I forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking the piss. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know what days are. I'm a YouTuber. Right? My weekends don't exist.
You know what? Fair.
But yeah, so cheerio, everybody, and say hello to Hobby. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. The raid is away.
The raid is away.